3. Alright. I'm starting and ending, Jimmy.
Okay.
Do you not read the messages?
Unbelievable, we script this out!
Alright, cut.
Pull out my script, what's my line?
Line!
Cue card, new cue card.
Mrs. G, line.
Brutus, flip the card.
Brutai. I've been on a creepypasta horror movie binge lately. At my job, I just got done training, so I would listen to creepypastas as I was training. So, one of my things is I've been wondering what would make a great horror movie, because some of them have been lackluster lately. Some of them have been like, oh yeah, really cliche, a Ouija. But I hear that it was a good movie. I won't watch it just because I don't do the demon voodoo crap. My mom does. She loves that horror stuff. So that's what she likes in horror movies, like the spiritual, paranormal. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what makes a good horror movie, but me personally, like, I liked the first couple of Freddy movies. Because, like, in the first one, like, he wasn't, like, that funny... Like, in the older movies, like, as he got into the older movies, like, he was that funny guy. He'd make jokes as he's killing you. I mean, yeah, it was scary, but it wasn't, like... It was, like, yeah, this really isn't scary. It's just kind of grotesque. Mm-hmm. But, like, in the beginning, it was actually freaking scary. Like, I remember watching Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and it was kind of like a spin-off of the original girl in the first movie. She was herself, like the actor, her name, she was playing herself. And she had a family, she had a husband, she had a kid, and her husband did animatronics, and he was working on the next Freddy movie. And he's working on the claw and everything. He died, and it was Freddy coming alive in the real world. And the way that they painted it, he just looked like this neo-Nazi burnt, like, he looked fucking scary. And just the process of it leading up to seeing and meeting him was really scary. And I actually like, out of all of Nightmare on Elm Streets, I would say the brand new one was really good. And then Wes Craven's my absolute favorite Freddy one. I don't know about Jason. The first one, like, I liked the twist that it was the mom. But then the second one, the monster came. So... you've never seen it? Yeah, you don't watch it. No. Well, honestly, I'm a horror movie kind of, I wouldn't say buff, but I love horror movies. I love the adrenaline when you get scared. Evil Dead, no. Paranormal shit. So, like, no, like, I'm not a big witchcraft or, like, demon thing. I mean, I'll watch them, but I don't like them. Like, Insidious, that was interesting. But, I don't, per se, 100% like that. Chainsaw Massacre, that was creepy as hell.
This is quite ironic.
Why?
Because all of the ones that you do not like are my favorites.
Yeah?
And all the ones that are your favorites, I don't like.
So you like the paranormal?
I don't like this, like the Jason or like the Freddy slashers, the Texas Chainsaw. Because it's just not scary, in my opinion. Because, like, I don't know, kick him in the balls.
I would say like the originals were scary.
Yeah,
like Freddy vs. Jason. I liked that movie because it wasn't scary. It was just action packed. Cool. Yeah. Like, it was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah, it's awesome. But like once you started bringing like the potheads in, like that just started ruining it for me.
But no, like the originals, I think they're scary. But like,
yeah, like the second Night on Elm Street was good.
Yeah, like I'm not like I don't like sit there and be like, oh shit, that was scary. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Like that's weird. But like, the paranormal shit creeps me the fuck out. And then, just like having, you know, not really the Paranormal Activity movies because they've kind of fallen off the wayside.
Like the first two were scary.
The first two, like I like having.
Actually, 3 was pretty fucking scary.
Yeah.
That was.
My
shit.
boundary is 3 or 3, 2, and 1. I enjoyed. Everything else I like.
4 was
But like, I enjoy the freedom of having, or like not knowing what the guy looks like. You know, like you know what Jason looks like, and you know what Freddy looks like, and all that. Mm-hmm. But like, if you don't like come out and like show what like the person is that's terrorizing the thing, that just leaves your imagination to make whatever it is, and that's scarier than any writer could ever make.
Yeah.
Like, the end of Insidious was stupid because that, like, creepy crawly guy just, like, was causing mayhem, and I wasn't scared at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the beginning...
Yeah, with the lady.
Yeah, with,
Oh
like,
my
the
gosh,
lady,
that was so fucking scary.
like, the beginning hour and a half of it when they had no idea who the person was or, like, what it looked like, and then you just had to think what the fuck this thing is.
Oh my gosh.
That was a lot more scary, and then
Yeah.
she was like looking up into like an empty corner, and you didn't know what the fuck she was looking at, but the guy was like drawing what it was.
Yeah.
And you were just thinking, I
like, what the fuck's she looking at? Then you see the picture, like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are- I
yeah.
like those.
You know, my step, Sean, my roommate,
Mhm.
he said the same thing about that movie. Like, the movie was scary up until they went into his, like, workshop.
Yeah.
It just made him feel like he was fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah. It, like, I don't know, it was not a good ending to it, but the second one was like absolutely terrifying because they...
Yeah, that was fucking scary.
And the third one was again terrifying because they just didn't show...
I didn't watch the third one.
The third one was really good.
My mom normally will, like, cause like she actually asked me before I left to come here. She's like, "Do you want to watch The Conjuring 2?" I'm like, no, you know I don't like that shit. No, but I'm going to anyways because she wants me to. 'Cause she gets scared if I don't. But
Yeah, the third one was good.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous because, you know, when you start pumping out sequels, you kind of like
yeah,
forget about it, and
Yeah.
like you're like, oh, we have this big name, and we're gonna actually make money because the other ones were good, so now we don't have to like
try
because we
Yeah.
have this big name. But
Yeah.
like, they're both the two sequels to it are both. They all tie in together too. Like you don't think they're going to.
Yeah, that's always good.
And it was cool.
I kind of like how The Conjuring, like,
That was a good.
it has real live stuff
Mhm.
associated with it. That's really cool.
Like, actual,
But it's really fucking scary.
like they actually like portrayed the records that had been written.
Yeah,
into
and
a
like
movie. They didn't just like bullshit it.
Yeah.
You were like, wow, this.
like
was
Ed
actually...
and Nora are real
Yeah,
people.
they're-
They are real ghost hunters, investigators that have gone through these stories, and these are their stories. Like in the second one, like Nora got so fucking scared, she's just like, no, we're not taking any more cases. You're gonna fucking die. So I saw your death. So no, we're done with this. We're finding other work. Like that's how fucking scared this person was, and it just shows the real. It shows like the real fear, even in the actor. What was it? There was this one movie that I haven't seen it yet, but it's a Ouija 2.
Oh yeah, I saw
I saw the
original Ouija.
no, I never saw either of them. I saw pretty much just like on YouTube. There's this guy who does what everything's wrong with them. There's a couple
Yeah.
of different people that do that. So
Okay.
that's kind of how I watch them, so I don't fucking like get nightmares. But I watched how what makes a good horror movie kind of type thing, and one of them was this one scare was there's two girls in the insane asylum, and he walks back and he looks through the window, and the little girl's looking at him, but then the camera pans and there's a girl standing on the ceiling with her mouth wide open, eyes white, just starting to run towards him, like fast-paced walk. And, like,
Oh,
it
was that in the preview?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was so
okay.
fucking scary,
No,
dude.
It was scary, but like, okay.
It made you laugh a little bit, right?
It did, because not because of the scene, but because of the CGI, which is balls.
Yeah.
Like, as somebody who's done that, it was just like, she's tiny. The door's shut. I was like, "Pah!" She's big. I'm like, you had all this room. You still had to run, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that, yeah.
But no, that was actually a good scare.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a good scare because you're just like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's coming! It's coming! Like that's what I like. I like the oh shit, it's coming. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
it's coming.
The build up.
Yeah, because it's like I gotta fuck.
Foreplay is important.
Yes, because like you gotta like too many jump scares.
Try to slide down a water slide with no water.
Poor
That's
Lou.
like watching a.
Oh,
That's
ow.
like I was gonna go with. That's like watching a horror movie with no build up. But
Yeah.
if we wanted to use the sexual innuendo, then we can hard cut it and we can talk about it.
Well, we do sometimes.
All right.
But no, like I think what horror movies, like especially with the paranormal shit, there's not a lot of build up anymore. It's just
Nah.
straight jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, and then it's just like
No, I feel that. I haven't seen a paranormal movie in a while.
yeah.
I usually only like go to see like ones that
I think a Ouija 2 is the most recent one, isn't it?
I think it was I saw Ouija the first one and jump scares.
I'm pretty sure The Conjuring's gonna come out with a third one. I think I saw
I haven't
a poster.
seen the second one yet.
The second one looked good, so
I haven't seen it.
that's why I'm considering watching it. It's about the Crooked Man.
I don't know what that is, but
Crooked Man is a very scary fucking individual. He's like what's it
aren't you
called?
the crooked one?
He's crooked. Might cheat people out of things.
Nah, the Crooked Man is he's a very evil spirit. That he's like one of those fairy tales.
Yeah.
He's just a very bad man that just plagues you. He takes over and goes inside the little girl. But the funny thing is, the nun, the evil spirit nun, is doing all of this, and she's conjured up the Crooked Man so that she can get Nick and Nora. So I think it's Nick and Nora. Ed and Nora.
No, I don't know.
Is it Ed and Nora? Fact check.
I don't know.
But whoever the main actors are, I know one of them's Ed, right? Okay, the two main actors in The Conjuring, whoever they are.
Ed and Lorraine.
Yeah, that's it, Ed and Lorraine. Yeah, so Ed and Lorraine, the nun is trying to get Ed and Lorraine to this house in London so she can kill Ed. I don't know why. It's just what they want to do.
Fuck up.
And apparently it's because all the shit that they're doing, they're fighting against all these paranormals. They're starting to get pissed and they're fighting back. So that's kind of where 2 goes, and that's kind of cool. But I think that's towards the end of their career. I don't know. I'd like to see something. I thought I saw a poster for 3. So
Yeah, I doubt
I think personally, like, I like the build up, and I think that's why I like the Freddy and Jason movies, because there was a lot of build up, and then like when they did get killed, it was a little like the second one with the barn, and he was wearing just like a burlap sack.
You can customize your character in Friday the 13th to be that. Jason.
Shameless plug, because we're sponsored by Friday the 13th. No, we're not.
No, they have that.
No, we're not.
They have that character who has the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have all the.
Can you play as his mother?
No.
Oh, that sucks. That actually looks like a good game.
She's creepy as fuck. That
She
voice
is.
acting now.
Yo, seriously, like when you're playing as Jason in the video game, which I hope that one day we get to play together,
Yeah, we're gonna play that.
because I saw the beta playable stuff. It looks fucking crazy.
You can like warp and shit.
Yeah.
You can see the people's heartbeats and everything.
Yeah.
And then like as you're playing, you can like hold your breath while you're like hiding under a bed so that your heartbeat goes away or something. And like you have to like I don't know. Jason can't go through windows, but you can. So you have to like.
And if you have a pocket knife, you can stab him.
man,
You
there's
can
so
stab
much
him in
shit.
the eye, and he'll
It's
let you go
crazy.
immediately.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that game.
Yeah, but it's just like that other one game.
Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, Dead by
Yeah.
Daylight. Pretty much the exact same thing, but it's
Not buggy.
yeah, not buggy. And you actually have a chance as humans. We'll just say that. It's actually really hard to be Jason. In Dead by Daylight, you're always gonna die as humans. You have no fucking chance. I've watched a lot of gameplay on that game, and I've never seen people win once.
Watching people that suck.
Yeah, I know. But like they all team up and they try and get the shit running, and when they do, they gotta go to another one. And they just never get it running. But no, yeah, like watching that, her voice, like every time you killed somebody, like her voice just fucking creeped me out so hardcore. But no, yeah, honestly, I for me personally, I would say like there's got to be a build up. And then, like, how I was talking about that one where the girl's walking on the ceiling, and, like, you're watching it come, like, that's what scares me.
I'd say that's some build-up.
Yeah. Like, that's scary. It's like...
That's some 10 out of 10 build-up right
yeah,
there.
it's like, if you're walking down a road, and you see this thing walking at you really fucking fast, and it's, like, a girl in a white dress, and as it gets closer, you see that it has just white eyes, and it's, like she's barely untouched by the weather, and she's barefoot, or you're starting to like get all the different details. You're like, I should fucking run. This is really scary. Like you start to observe. Like if you're observing shit from afar and it's coming, that scares me.
You know what scares me? The road Brett and I take to get to my house.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, Billy has a very scary road. If I went to your house, I probably would agree with you.
It's petrifying.
Very windy and dark, yeah.
Very windy.
And
dark.
doesn't help that it's foggy for some reason.
It's always foggy. Every time Brett's ever taken me home, it's been foggy.
Well, I mean, what? You live out in Greenfield,
Yeah.
so.
And then there is a graveyard we drove past, but it's
You
not
hold
like
your breath?
it's not like a nice upkept graveyard. It's just like in woods.
Oh, so no one knows where it is.
No, like I don't know. It's not like a nice fenced area with beautiful gravestones. It's just we saw a cat there once, didn't we?
Yep, we did.
Fucking black
Yep,
cat.
we did.
Of course we did. I remember that.
Don't let no tail kitty go there.
Absolutely not.
Is it a he or she? She's too high class for that place.
Yes, quite.
So, Billy, what after that big long-winded rant, what about horror movies do you find that like really scare you that you enjoy by that? Like what scares
Like
you?
what
that
ones?
Yeah.
Like what movies?
or like what parts of a movie do you really enjoy that you think horror movies need to keep doing that you enjoy?
I enjoy,
Like how I said, like there needs to be a build up and you need to observe
I don't
it
like
coming.
I don't like the jump scare where it's like bam bam right at you, like look at this and that happens.
Yeah.
I like it when like someone's doing something and then like something subtly happens behind them, or like something not in the like the main focus of the camera happens and like you notice it and you're like holy shit, what was that? Like say you're like cooking like food or something and then you see this fucking asshole just walk up to your door, like you know how that you can see the glass pane out there and you can see what's outside, and like you know the camera's focused on John cooking, but you can see the door in the background, and then instead of like someone just jumping and getting John and like you know making a big loud noise to scare you, say like someone just subtly like walks up to the door like with some creepy ass mask, and then you're just like holy shit, look at behind him, you know.
Yo, look! Yeah, that
Like
I
the jump
agree.
scares I don't like, but like the subtle like thing that you have to make sure, because it makes you pay attention in the movie, and then it can hit you with a jump scare because then you'll be like really attentive.
Yeah, it sets it up.
and then it's just like boom.
Yeah, it sets it up.
I like that shit.
And I know you were playing Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, don't worry. I plan
And-
on putting that
Yeah.
in my.
So I'm actually really interested to hear Brett, because Brett doesn't really like horror very much.
Nope, he does not. No, I do not partake. The movies I have seen, I've seen the first Halloween.
That is pretty scary.
I've seen the first Saw.
That's
If you
just
want to
gory.
consider that a horror movie. Like some of these,
I think
might
Saw's
not be.
gory. Okay,
Uh-huh.
here's what I think the scary part of Saw is, and this is what scares me, is getting kidnapped. Like, that's the
see,
scary
like
part.
I watched, like it was funny because we just had it on randomly in the background, and I was playing a board game.
Yeah.
But I was like half and half paying attention. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Like the whole time. I
Are
was
they
just
being cut in
like,
half?
I wasn't even like scared by it. I was just questioning, like, wait, what is the
Yeah.
thing? And like how the ending. Spoiler: the dude just laying there the whole time. I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck was the point of that?
Yeah.
So like Saw, I was like, yeah, that one didn't scare me. I was like the gore. I don't think gore scares me. Like I think
What?
that I could deal with. Like you guys were saying how jump scares you don't like.
Fucking
In
hate jump
movies?
scares.
Like I hate jump scares, but like if anything's gonna get me, that's probably gonna be it.
Mm.
And I agree with the build up thing. Like if you know, like Billy said, you have to pay more attention to it.
Yeah.
Like if you're focused
Oh,
in
my
on something
favorites.
and then it happens, that's the worst.
Mm.
And you brought up Resident Evil, like sound cues I think are very important.
Mm.
Like how they play with sound into the movies and things like
Insidious's sound is
that is
atrocious. Like that
that's-
screeching, like guitar strings and stuff.
like silence.
Just
Or that one song where it goes tiptoe
Oh,
through
yeah.
tulips in the first one.
And then also the lack of sound.
Silence is like
Silence
one
is
of the
petrifying
biggest.
too.
Holy
thing.
shit, yeah.
Like-
because you're just waiting to hear something.
Because Resident Evil 7. Now that I'll go on that tangent, like that game is made so you can play that
In VR.
entirely in VR.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
can't even picture it. Like I've watched the VR demo.
I bet you'd shit your pants if you went into VR.
I know, and I like. That's what I'm about to say. Is like I've watched that demo be
Yeah.
played so many times. I know exactly what happens, but I know as soon as I put the headset on
You're gonna be fucking
and the
scared.
headphones, I'm gonna be like, okay, the bitch is gonna come from there. She's gonna stab the dude. Then his head's gonna roll. Then she's gonna magically be over me and like, hey, and I'm just gonna be still freaking the fuck out. Like even playing it with a controller, not in VR. Like silence is the biggest thing. Like they added the update after PSX, and I haven't played it all the way through. But I'm like, okay, I know the areas I can go to. I know 100%. I know everything that's gonna happen because I've watched it numerous times and I played it myself to actually be like, okay, step 1, do this. Step 2, this to get these things. But like when I got to the new spot, I was like, I haven't done anything because I made sure I was like, I'm not gonna watch anything. I'm just gonna go in.
Do free
I'm
play.
like, fuck, this is the door I can go into. What is behind this door?
I don't
and they
know.
fuck with you so hard because
Yeah.
you hit the button and the door cracks open. You have to literally push it open. So I'm like, son of a bitch. So and then it was just another hallway. I'm like, fuck, there's like 8 doors I can go into now. So every one I'm like, I can't. Just walking in, and then
I wish I could have seen that.
yeah, so that's, I don't know, it's probably not on VOD anymore on Twitch, but I will highlight it. And we do plan on going back to RE7. It might actually be next Monday where the first topic dropped, but you won't see that because it's topic 4. But, you know, it'll be happening.
Yeah, so pretty much to kind of like end this topic, like, are you still going?
Oh, I was still, yeah.
No, keep going. I didn't know you
So,
still had more. I
no.
thought you were done.
So, yeah, like RE7, especially when we got in the basement.
Alright, so to end this
Shut up, Billy.
They find, this is the first time you see a zombie. And
Is it that weird thing that you
it's a
see
big,
in the
like,
commercial?
black venom mass looking thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
So,
what you're talking about then.
like, in the room or in the area they added, there's a bathroom, and you notice there's a valve missing to turn the water off. So you know, okay, there's something that goes here, and you find it in the basement. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just take this and backtrack. Well, there's a door in the room that you just went, so you're like, oh, I'll just leave. And you turn, and the man's standing there, and he's just like, just shuts the door. I'm like, ah! You know, he was there. And then all of a sudden, the zombie just walks around the corner, and like,
What do I do?
shit!
What do I do?
Shooting away at him. And I died, unfortunately, but I mean, fucking whatever. So there was that, and then, like, yeah, just, the way they use sound, like, it's silent throughout the whole thing, but then you'll hear random crashes and stuff in the house that you're like, oh shit, boy, what was that? So, like, RE7 definitely plays well with it. I mentioned the first Halloween. That was not too bad.
Jamie Lee Curtis did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm. So I was just questioning the whole time. There's a movie I haven't seen, but I do remember the previews really well that scared me a lot. The movie, I don't know if the name was Mirrors, but it had something to do with mirrors.
Oh,
But
and
the preview was like, okay, this lady who's in the bathroom, and she's
It's
like
mirrors.
fixing her hair or whatever. And then
mirrors.
she walks away, but her reflection stays.
It's mirrors.
And then it starts like ripping her head. I'm like,
Oh.
oh!
I'll tell you quite honestly, like my next question would to end the topic would be, what movie scared the fuck out of you that you've seen? Mirrors was it for me, because just like he explained, like if you've ever come in contact with the story of it was with this demon, and the night person who works there, you come in contact with him, the demon's on him, so everybody, his loved ones, is on him. Any fucking reflection, even if you see it or you don't, this thing can kill you, and it's fucking terrifying. Like, oh my gosh, like you didn't want to look at yourself in the mirror for weeks, and then when you did, you're just like, oh shit, oh shit, I can't look away. Ah, shit. It was the fucking scariest thing. Like, I saw it, and my friend was like, you're not going to be able to look at yourself in the mirror for a week, and when you do, you're going to fucking sit there for an hour because you're going to be so scared to look away. And I was. Like, Paranormal Activity kept me up for a couple nights. Same with Insidious. Same with Conjuring. But Mirrors, like, I still fucking have to check the mirror. I still have to check my reflection because I'm so fucking afraid of that movie. What about you, Billy?
I have 2 that I don't like.
That, like, fucked you up?
Yeah, I did not like. I didn't like Dark Skies, if you've ever seen that, because fuck aliens. That's it.
That's a horror movie?
It's fucking petrifying. I don't like aliens.
I jumped at Signs. I watched that in school. And then when the alien walked by and the kids party, I was like, ah!
Yeah, it's a creepy movie. It's a suspenseful movie, but it's not. I wouldn't consider
No,
it
it's
horror.
definitely not, but I
What,
was
Signs?
definitely...
Yeah,
You ever
Signs.
seen Dark
bitch.
Sky?
No, I haven't
It
actually.
was pretty good, but I didn't like it because fuck aliens. They were
You don't like Aliens?
No, those are my least favorite people.
What's your second one then?
Was Sinister.
Yo, that fucked me up too.
Because that music was awful too. Because it was like the scratchy record discs and stuff, and it was
that
like
was
the old.
that was
It was like the
fucked up
old
movie.
things where you like the cameras that you go like
that was
that.
fucked up. And it was the kids doing
Yeah,
all. It was the kids killing the family.
And then that like little demon guy who was so awful.
I almost saw that with you and Kyle.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And then
gosh.
you guys weren't allowed in. I was like,
Yeah, we weren't allowed in.
nah, I'm not gonna go see this tonight.
Yeah,
Because
you were right too. Because I went with my family, and oh my gosh,
I was
that
definitely intrigued by that movie, which is weird saying I'm not a horror fan.
Yeah.
I was like, huh.
it's a very cool story.
Mhm.
It's just like I just don't understand it. Like, oh well, I understand it. So like, when they move into the house and he starts watching the videos, like the spirit is fucking with him so that they can move out of the house, so they think it's the house.
Mm.
But as soon as they move out, he fucking can kill them.
Mm.
Like that's his goal is go back to your old house so that I can kill you.
Mm.
Like that's the whole goal.
It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one was scary too.
I didn't see the second one.
They made a second one, and I was like, I should watch it.
Was it a prequel? or
Awful
something?
idea.
Was it a prequel or a sequel
I think it was a prequel. It was a prequel.
of how it all happened? So it was it was the death before the
Yep.
investigator found
Yep,
it.
It was before the
So
investigator.
what was the death before?
It was
Because there was like
the
three.
house was like the house burned down or something or other. And
Oh, it was the one in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was fucking scary.
But like, they
Like
saw
they're all having a barbecue, and then all of a sudden they're all in the car, and the kid just sets it on fire.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. But that was a good movie. Like, that's what horror movies are supposed to do.
Yeah.
When I say that I hate it, I actually enjoy it. I just hate
Basically saying it scared him and it made him pee his pants.
it.
I want to give a shout out to Psycho. I heavily enjoyed that one. Like, that one scared me, and it was cheesy because it's old. But like,
Ooh, I
'cause,
forgot about one.
like towards the end, there's or not the end. It's like the middle of the movie, but there's a cop that goes to finally investigate like what's going on,
Yeah.
and you see him going up the stairs, and then it goes to super wide shot
Yeah.
or long shot, whatever. Like it's a distance, and you notice he's going for one door, and this other door just slowly goes open. I'm like, bitch is gonna come out of that one. Sure enough, she just runs out, and yeah, he stabs him. But right after, it's cheesy as hell because it's the guy going like this, and the stairs are just in the background moving as his body just goes down. So like, it's an old movie, so like
Some of the old horror movies are pretty
absolutely.
good.
Like
you know?
I was
they're not
scared.
terrible.
I was scared. Like I knew she was gonna run out of that room and stab him, but I still jumped.
And you know what made the old ones good?
Mm.
Is because of silence.
Yep, that too.
Because like
there was
House
this
on a Haunted
movie.
Hill was so scary for me because it was silent.
There was this movie that I agree with you. The silent film. We watched it in 8th grade history, and
There's a horror movie.
it wasn't. It was like a sci-fi movie, but like
Okay.
it freaked the fuck out of me. It was something to do with like a utopian society,
Okay.
but like there was just people getting straight up murdered. I honestly have no idea the title or anything, but yeah, like the silent
Was
film
it-
aspect just.
Yeah.
Oof.
I just remembered another movie that really fucked me up, and it's the reason I don't like demons or paranormal. It's the newest Evil Dead.
Okay.
Don't ever fucking watch that if you don't like horror movies. It will fuck your life up.
Mm.
It is like the goriest, the most fucked up, profane. Like the fucking demon enters her vagina. Like it's fucking weird.
That sounds hot. Hard cut.
But no, it's just it hits me in like that part of like that my Christian side, so it's just like just straight demon and turns all of them into demons and kills them. It's just fucked with me bad, and I'm still scared of it. Like I like someone's like, "Hey, you want to watch Evil Dead?" No.
Mhm.
Like my sister talked me into watching it with her again because she was scared and she wanted me to watch it with her. That was the last time I'll ever watch that fucking movie. I can't watch that movie ever again. It's way too fucking scary for me. I heard the new Witch, that new Witch movie. That was
Witch?
no, not
Blair Witch 2?
Not Blair Witch.
That was good. I saw that.
Not Blair Witch. There was another one. It was like literally Witch.
The Witch.
The Witch.
It was VVITH.
Yeah.
Vivi.
The Witch.
Yeah, it was fucking awful.
Yeah.
No, like it was a terrible movie. I'm upset that I spent money on it.
Oh wait, are you actually being serious?
Yeah,
Yes.
like
Oh, you actually saw it?
yeah.
What was it? Like
went
I saw it.
it.
I saw like
It
the
was
commercials
it was
and
the
everything.
Sundance movie that won, and it was just god awful. It was just this family, and you couldn't understand what they were saying. And
It's like a pilgrim family.
yeah,
Right?
and this witch just like lives in the forest, and then this like baby got killed or something, and then like I don't know.
And the daughter becomes the witch, right?
Yeah, and it was just so awful, and everyone in the theater was like, as soon as the credits started happening, this one kid in the bottom of the theater just like summed up the entire theater. It was like a packed theater too, because it was opening night, and this kid in the bottom part of the theater, as soon as the credits come out, he just goes, "What the fuck?" And everyone was just like, everyone just stood up and was like, "Oh my fucking god, this is awful." Yeah, it was no good, no good.
Yeah.
And like the only reason it got like good reviews is because like the soundtrack was good and like, you know,
I hate it when that
the
happens.
voice acting was good because they talked in like old English perfectly, but like that's not good for us because no one here understands old English.
No.
Like I don't know, it was no good, and it wasn't scary. It was stupid. This poor goat died. Ugh,
Was it the black one?
yeah.
Oh, that was.
They're usually the ones who go first.
Well, that was.
Ah!
I heard that was the one that was depicted as Satan. Like that was the
Yeah.
devil.
Yeah.
For him to come to life, that goat had to die. But Brett, what's the movie that scared, like fucked you up? That scared you
See-
to the point where you will never watch it again.
I don't think I've watched enough to have that. Really?
Do you think you've ever? Had
Okay,
that?
okay. Actually, I can think of one, and it's really dumb because it's not a horror movie. It's actually a parody movie. No, and it's called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I don't know why. It's the dumbest thing ever, and you can laugh at me for days for even getting scared at this movie. But it's fucking tomatoes just having,
I think it might have been on
like,
Netflix.
I don't know what you want to call it, like life. Just straight up killing people. Like, they don't have arms and legs. It's just a normal fucking tomato, and it's just straight up killing people. And, like, it was the cheesiest thing in the world.
Like they're
But
not
for
like
some
they're not like
reason,
overgrown
As
mutants.
a 10-year-old kid, I was freaked out for like a while.
Did you
I
stop
couldn't
eating-
sleep.
Did you stop eating tomatoes?
I didn't eat tomatoes regularly, but yeah, like, it was so weird. I'm like, why does this have such an effect on me? I don't know.
You're probably sitting there like, how the fuck did they do it?
Yeah.
How did they do it? I need to know.
But other than that, stupid. This movie. Like, I don't think I've ever watched anything that's really in the genre that's like stuck with
Maybe
me.
we should open
It's
up this
just
horizon.
be like
Horizon.
trailers of stuff, but I can't think of any specifics. Just like any horror, just like, you know, it'll make you double check things or
Mhm.
whatever. So I don't know.
Maybe we should open up your horizon.
No, I'm good. Thanks though.
If this video gets 50 likes, he will watch a horror movie
It's
with
not
us.
your channel. Don't make promises you can't keep.
Oh, so if this video gets
Thanks, Billy. So yeah, that's my topic. That was a good one.
Yeah, I think that was the longest one so far.
Yeah, that was a really good one.